There are so many things unknown, so many mysteries. We previously brought you pictures of interesting and questionable things on the Moon and Mars, and now we present to you pictures of things right here on mysterious Earth. We think you might find them odd, weird, interesting, at the very least thought-provoking. Let us know what you think. And now, here are 20 pictures of things from mysterious Earth. Here is a picture of a corpse of an extraterrestrial being found in a crashed alien spacecraft. It doesn't look like he fared well. It appears that there was a fire and he died. This picture has been in Broadcast Team Alpha's possession for a long time, and the story behind it is that it was a supposed military leak.
No, this is not a project of Photoshop or a fake photo. It's a real skull, and it's sitting in a museum. It looks like a humanoid skull and slightly smaller than a human skull, even though it has horns.
This is an amazing photo taken by the ESSA-7 satellite in 1968. It was taken from a stationary orbit of 32,000 miles above the North Pole, looking straight down on an 800-mile wide hole at the North Pole that goes to the interior of the Earth. Yes, that is a hole. Normally, NASA slides a sheet of ice over the hole to cover it up, but in this picture, it seems they forgot.
I want to introduce you to Cobra Man, Naya sapiens. Very little is known about this skull, but is said to be made from bone and hardened cartilage. It is missing its lower jaw, and there is some controversy around this skull. Some say that it's a fake, but we chased down some of those claims and found no real evidence of the fake. But it is sitting in a museum in Brazil.
This picture was taken near Miles City, Montana in 1937, and that was a little bit before the days of Photoshop. And this is not the only real big grasshopper that has been found. Actually, in the Middle East, locusts have been found to be almost a foot long. So is this picture really unbelievable? Maybe not.
You may want to click on this picture and stop it to study it. It's a compilation of really tall people, tall skeletons, and a skull with one eye. Robert Wadlow was 2 meters and 72 centimeters tall. For us American, that is 8'9". And that is nothing compared to the skeleton that was found in the Saudi Arabian desert with a 30-foot long skeleton.
Wow. Dun dun dun, Bigfoot on the run. A man was actually out camping. He had left his camp for a while, came back, and he found Bigfoot ransacking his tent. When Bigfoot saw the man, he ran, but not before the man got a picture of the thief. Unbelievable.
Have you ever seen a dragon? Well, now you have. This one is sitting in a jar of alcohol for preservation in a museum. Where did the Chinese get all those ideas about dragons from? Maybe they saw something. Even Marco Polo, on his travels in China, talked about seeing dragons 700 years ago.
This is a very famous photo of a creature that was caught in an animal trap in Mexico by a farmer. It was alive when the farmer found it, yet it was screaming and it had chewed its hand off. Fearful, the farmer drowned it. This has been heavily investigated by science labs, UFO and alien investigators, and the creature was found not to be any known on Earth. No Earth animal like this has ever been found. Are we looking at an alien?
Here's another skeleton. Looking at proportions, this skeleton must be at least 12 foot long. And the reason we do not see more of these is that the Smithsonian Institute always seems to get to the dig before the media gets there, and they take them and it disappears.
Hmm. Did you know that there are many flying saucers that are patented with the United States Patent Bureau? Someone is making these. Agi is a patent holder and knows that they would not issue a patent unless it was a scientifically sound concept. These pictures are of saucers and interstellar transport vehicle engines, including a gravitational force field.
Here is one of the best ghost photos I've ever seen. The Bell Pub Inn in England was to be demolished, and here is the demolishing crew assembled the day before the job is to be done. But there is a woman sitting in the fireplace, and she was not there when they took the picture.
Here is an 8-inch long fairy. It was found among a collection of rare creatures in the basement of an old house owned by a cryptozoologist in England. It was found after he died. Some of the fairies in the collection are 2 inches long, some are over a foot. And you can look it up at the merrylynmuseum.com, Merrylin.
Here is a 4-inch long alien looking body found in the Atacama Desert in Chile. It became a hot topic in UFO circles and well investigated and found to be non human, even by DNA. In X-rays, you can see a very small and intricate bone structure underneath the skin.
Here is a huge cigar-shaped craft seen over France. Hundreds of people saw it. It's several miles long and it has no windows. Do you believe it is of alien origin? The ones made by the US Secret Space Program have windows and a smoother surface, and they are mostly made on the moon. Hmm.
Here is the shortest man in the world and the tallest man in the world. It is Chandra Bahadur Dangi, at 1 foot and 7 inches tall. Well, he's the one on the left. And Sultan Kosen, he's 8 foot 3 on the right. Wow.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
And here is a picture from the Lincoln bedroom taken right after Lincoln was killed in 1865. We can clearly see Abraham Lincoln's ghost standing there. The picture was taken by Matthew Brady with witnesses, and it's been deemed real. It is now housed at the Getty Museum, and you can observe it there.
This appears to be an alien implant placed inside the neck of a person. And they placed it there without breaking the skin. It was later taken out, and it is of a strange composition of metals, rhodium and other metals in strange crystalline form. And it was emitting a very low frequency electromagnetic signal.
You may want to click on this picture to stop it and study it. These skeletons are well documented in history, all the way from 36 feet tall down to 6 feet tall. And we can't forget about the pygmies at 4 feet tall or less. And there is actually evidence of people even shorter. A fossil of a 12-inch tall, perfect human skeleton was found in the Antarctica.
This skull is at the Smithsonian Institute in Washington, D.C. The Smithsonian has admitted that they destroyed thousands of giant skeletons, some of them over 30 feet tall. And now they've been forced to release these pictures to the public as an order of the Supreme Court.
Wow.
That is, if you ask for it.
Wow. And there you have it. 20 pictures of mysterious Earth. You can go on to Broadcast Team Alpha's YouTube channel to see the moon pictures and the Mars pictures. And as always, we thank you for being here. Thank you, Augie.
Thank you, Nori.